People absolutely lose their minds when I tell them they can still lose weight, lower their A1C, and achieve remission whilst eating bread, pasta, rice, and even sweets. They just don't believe it yet. Sherry, one of the ladies that I coached just today, got her A1C results back, and she's lowered her A1C from 7.3 down to 5.8. I'm just looking on my phone now. She's also lost. She's gone from 170 pounds or 170 something down to 146 in that period too, which is absolutely awesome. Nikki has lost over 70 pounds and achieved clinical remission, reversed her type 2 diabetes. Kathy has lost almost 90 pounds and has achieved clinical remission, is no longer type 2 diabetic, is not on any type 2 diabetes meds, and they've done it whilst eating their favorite everyday foods, their favorite everyday carbs. They've still gone out and eaten takeout, right? They've still eaten at their favorite restaurant. They've still gone out on date night. They've still gone to the cinema, eating cinema snacks. They've still eaten bread, rice, all those other foods. And you can too. It's just you need to learn how to manage these foods, how to manage them like physically, like how do I do it? But also psychologically, how do I eat these foods without like over consuming them? Sorry to interrupt this video, but there's something that I want to share with you. I'll be really quick. I'll be less than 30 seconds, and it's called the Diabetic Membership. It's our all new flagship coaching program for ladies just like you that are wanting to lose 20 to 60 pounds plus, lower their A1C, and reverse their type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes, get off or avoid medications for life, all whilst eating their favorite everyday foods. This is an approach which is sustainable and enjoyable long term. You can actually stick to it. This is an approach which requires close to zero sacrifice and less than 10 minutes of your time every day. Less than 10 minutes. So if you're someone who's wanting to drop pounds of unwanted body fat, if you're wanting to ditch or avoid the medications for life, hit the link down below in the description and go and check it out. Back to the video. Every other diet that you've done in the past, think about it just for a moment. Every other diet that you've done in the past, keto, paleo, whatever, right? Whatever the diet is, it's led to you eliminating so much of what you enjoy. And if you're going to stick to this and actually achieve your goals, are you going to be able to do it without eating any of your favorite foods? Of course you're not. It's not because you just need to be more motivated. It's because you're getting a gun and you're shooting yourself in the foot every time you attempt these restrictive diets. I call it the restrictive diet trap. Getting stuck inside of this trap of just trying the same old restrictive diet after diet, losing 10 pounds. It gets too difficult, it gets too hard, so you quit and then you regain the 10 pounds, if not 15 or 20 pounds, and you just conclude that it's just too hard to lose weight and lower your A1C. Instead of learning how to manage the food you love so you can still live a normal life, an approach which doesn't require much, if any, sacrifice. What we coach requires less than 10 minutes of your time every single day. Less than 10 minutes. If you could lose 90 pounds, 50 pounds, 40 pounds, lower your A1C and achieve remission using something that takes less than 10 minutes a day, who wouldn't do that, right? So less sacrifice, less time, something you can actually stick to because it's sustainable. Not only can you stick to it long enough to actually achieve your goals of losing weight, fitting into clothes you haven't worn in decades, having the energy to keep up with your kids and grandkids, to pursue your favorite hobbies, avoiding the health complications, getting off the meds. Not only do you get to achieve those things, but you get to maintain and keep those things too. Because if you can lose weight and lower your A1C whilst eating your normal favorite foods, imagine how easy it is to maintain those results using the same set of skills. Very simple. You're just doing the same thing. So from now on, ditch the restrictive diet trap, get the key, unlock the cage, and walk out and never go back to that ever again. And instead, learn how to include the food that you love so you can actually stick to it, so that you can actually maintain what you achieve. All right? Enjoyable, sustainable, something you can actually do rather than all of those other things you've done in the past that were never, ever going to work. And it's not your fault. It's the approach. It's the approach's fault. It's the diet. It's that restrictive diet. We don't want to be doing that anymore, right? The ladies that we coach, right, are all losing weight. They're all lowering their A1C and they're all achieving remission because we're teaching them, we're showing them how they get to live a normal life because they can actually stick to it, right? And they can maintain those things too. And you can too. You just need to learn how to do that. So get going. That's the right way to do this. If you've got any questions, please just let me know. All right. If this was helpful, comment helpful down below. And of course, I'll be speaking to you all very, very soon.